Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and it's literally 2:16 in the morning. Let's see if you guys can see that. 2:16 in the morning. So I just woke up. I was like, I'm gonna make some videos because I can't sleep. So shit, why not? So yeah, I'm at work making a video, a YouTube video. So right now. But yeah, today's video we're gonna do is labor and delivery story time. That's what we're gonna do. So yeah, so follow me on all my social media at levels._xo. Will be on the screen somewhere. And please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And please don't forget to turn on the notification bell. I need to stop touching my hair. You heard that noise? There's a chair. Not today. Anyways. Yeah. I don't even know where I was because it's 2 o'clock. I'm tired. I'm not tired, but it's like I want to lay in my bed. But I gotta do what I gotta do. Let's go. But first thing is, let me remember because it's been a while. I don't know why I took this long to do this damn video. So let's see if I remember everything. Alright, so my due date was, excuse me, fly. Like, no manners at all. My due date was August 16. Yeah, August 16. Just remember that. My due date was August 16. And I had an appointment on that day also. So, fast forward, it was August, like close to my due date, like the 13th, 14th. I was feeling back pain. I told my mom, like, my back really hurt. Oh, she says, okay, it's normal. It's probably my bed. I just need a new mattress. I was like, okay, mom, alright. So, carried on my due date. My back was killing me like crazy. I'm like, Mom, okay, because I think this is contraction because my back hurt. She was like, oh, it's my bad. I'm like, okay, Mom, because she had 2 kids before, so she probably knew what she was talking about. So I'm like, okay, Mom. And then I went to my doctor. And he was like, oh, how you been and stuff like that. I was like, I'm good. She was like, yeah, I know it passed your due date and everything. I was like, yeah, she wanted to get out. So, I left and all that. They did whatever they had to do. I left. When I left that hospital, I felt contractions. Like, I felt contractions. At the doctor, at my appointment. I started crying. They was like, are you okay? I had to walk back to my doctor, my OBGYN. She was like, you okay? And I was like, no, I'm feeling contraction right now. She was like, let me feel your stomach. She was like, yeah, I can feel it right now. Just breathe. I'm like, oh, I'm crying. She was like, oh, did this doctor check your cervix to see how far you were, like, apart? Whatever, yeah. And then I'm like, no, she didn't check it. She was like, what? She's supposed to check how far you are. Like, how much are you dilated? So I'm like, she didn't do that. And then she was like, okay, I'm gonna let her do it so to see how much you dilated. She checked my thing. I was only 2 centimeters dilated. So I was 2 centimeters dilated. And she was like, okay, she was like, how did you get here? And I was like, the bus. She was like, okay, I don't want you to take the bus. So my OGBYN, she's so nice, but she took me home. And then she was like, can you please call somebody so they can be home with you in case you're go into labor? And I was like, okay, so let me text my child's father. So I texted him. I was like, hey, can you come to my house please, because I'm feeling contractions like crazy. Like, can you please come to my house? He was like, alright, I'm on my way. So he came to my house. The lady dropped me off, and I was like, okay, thanks. He was like, yo, you need to go to the hospital. I don't like, yo, alright, chill out, shit. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. But yeah, he said you need to go to the hospital. I was like, oh yo, alright, chill. He was like, yeah. And then that was that Friday. And then my mom got home. My mom was like, okay, I'm gonna bring you to the hospital on Saturday. So when she got home, I told her what happened. She was like, okay, I'm gonna bring you to the hospital on Saturday to see if everything is good, because you keep saying you're feeling back pain and you're feeling contractions. Like, let me see if everything's good. So, and plus I was over my my 40-week mark. So I was like 40 weeks and some days. So we went to the hospital. My cousin brought me. Shout out to my cousin. She brought me. But yeah, she brought me to my hospital. So we went to the hospital. They was like, oh, how many weeks are it? It was like 40 weeks and a day. They was like, okay, they was gonna send me home, but they was like, okay, let me talk to my manager real quick, like the doctor, like the high doctor, real quick. And I said, okay. So she went to talk to the doctor, and she came back and was like, you're staying. I was like, hold up, I'm staying and I have a bonnet on. I ain't ready. Like, my bag was not here. Like, what you mean? I did not bring nothing. She was like, you're about to have this baby. We're about to induce you. I'm like, what you mean you about to induce me? I don't got nothing cute. Like, my hair not done. Nothing at all. Like, what you mean you about to induce me? She was like, yes, we about to induce you right now. Like, yeah. I was like, I texted my child father. I was like, yo, they say they about to induce me. Before that, when they said that they was gonna induce me, I was sending him pictures of my stomach. Like, they was attaching these things so they can hear my heartbeat and the baby heart's beat. And I'm uploading a picture here and stuff like that. So yeah, so they said they were going to induce me. So I told him, I was like, yo, they're about to induce me. Like, you need to come right now. He was like, all right, I'm on my way. Can I bring my sister? I was like, sure. Sure, whatever. So yeah. And then yeah, they brought me upstairs to like the vape part where I had to push and stuff like that. So yeah, so I went in on Saturday. I went to the hospital on Saturday. Like, yeah, you can bring your people, whatever. So before I went upstairs, he came, and then yeah, they brought me upstairs, and yeah, they was about to induce me, and they asked me, do I need anything to eat before we start this process? And I was like, yeah, my mom wanted to go get me some food, some pizza, some papayas. I had to eat, because they say you couldn't eat after they attached the IV, yeah, the IV into you. So I was like, yes, I need to eat. So I ate or whatnot, and then they started attaching everything to me. And I did not feel any contraction while I was in the hospital, none at all, until I was like 9 centimeters dilated. So she was like, do you want the epidural? And I was like, no, I don't want the epidural because I'm not feeling nothing. So why should I get the epidural if I'm not feeling nothing? She was like, okay. She was like, check my cervix. She checked my cervix, like, say, I don't know. I'm not going to give you guys the time because I really don't know the time. So she checked my cervix. Remember, I was 2 centimeters. She checked my cervix. I was 4 centimeters dilated. So I'm like, okay, like, you think I didn't go home because I'm 4 centimeters dilated? Like, what's going on? So she checked my cervix. I was 4 centimeters dilated. She was like, okay, I'm gonna check in an hour. And I was like, okay, 4 centimeters, no contraction at all. An hour came along. Yeah, you remember, also remember, like, my child father, I don't like saying baby daddy, so y'all ain't want him to say baby daddy. So my child father was in there also making jokes. He retarded, like, trying to make me laugh and stuff. But yeah, and I was like, yo, stop laughing before this baby come out. So I think him making me laugh made me like dilate more faster. I don't know, I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, so they came back an hour later. Girl, tell me why they talking about I'm 9 centimeters dilated. I was like, what? I skipped from 4 to 9. How? 4 to 9? How? And I did not feel no pain. But when I reached 9 centimeters dilated, when she said that, that shit started hitting. That contraction started hitting. I was like, whoo, what? 9 centimeters? That's how it was. Whoo. Yeah, she was like, you still don't need that epidural? I was like, yes, ma'am. I need an epidural right now. She was like, all right, I'm going to bring all the anesthetic here, and so they can put the stuffed needles in your back. And I was like, okay, please hurry. Woo. Like, when I tell you that contraction was bad and 9 centimeters dilated, I was like, oh my god. Because the lady was like, you're the first person that didn't feel no contractions until 9 centimeters dilated. Like, other people would feel it through like 6, like stuff like that, but I did not feel it till 9 centimeters dilated. So I was like, woo, woo. So yeah, so they came, the anesthetics. They told me to don't move because it can paralyze you, whatever, blah blah blah. So they stick the needle in my back. I was holding my child father's hand. I was digging in his skin. I was like I was digging in his skin. So I was like, oh my god, I'm holding his hand. He was like, yo, ow, that hurt. Like, I'm not nigga, I don't give a fuck if it hurts you. Like, that shit hurt. But anyways, yes, they gave me that or whatever. And then she said she would check me in an hour and stuff like. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, she couldn't induce me because I was dilated on my own. So she was like, okay, there's no point to induce you. So yeah, forgot to mention that. But yeah, anyways, fast forward, she said that oh, I thought I seen something, but because I was going to run. She was like, okay, I'm gonna check you in an hour to see if you're ready to push and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay. So once I got the epidural, I was good. I kept feeling pain here and there, but it was in my booty cheeks. Like, people don't tell you, like, when you feel the epidural, you'll still feel pain. So it's like, when you get it, there's no point. There's no point of getting the epidural because you still feel pain. But anyways, fast forward, they came an hour. They said I was 9 centimeters. Like, my baby did not want to come out. I was 9 centimeters for a couple hours. Like, but yeah, I was 9 centimeters for a couple hours. But I was 4 centimeters for like an hour. No, yeah, 4 centimeters for like an hour. So I was like confused. Like, I'm 9 centimeters. And they're like 3 hours now. Like, come on now. But it's weird. But yeah. So I was 9 centimeters for a couple hours, and then she said she would come back and check, and yeah, me and my child father in there just blah blah, they're talking. I'll remind you, my mom was there too, so my mom. But yeah, she was there. We was all talking and stuff like that, and yeah, they came back and they said, I'm 10 centimeters, time to push. So yeah, so they had to break the bed, and I'm over here like, whoo, I could feel the baby coming out. I was like, okay, I need to push. They were like, don't push. I was like, I need to push. They was like, if you push, the baby will fall. I was like, I need to push. So they called the people to help push and cut the thing. He was like, there's all these scissors things on the table. So the guy hurried up and put on his stuff. I'm like, so yeah, they came in, and then I started pushing, and then yeah, I started pushing. She didn't want to come out, so it took like a couple pushes and stuff like that. So, but finally I had my baby at, it's 8:10 or 8:11. Yeah, 8:10 or 8:11. Is it 8:10 or 8:11? 8:10 or 8:11? Hold on, let me double check because I don't want to give y'all the wrong information. This is so bad. I don't know my daughter stuff, but it's like, she is 2 years old now. This is why I said I should have did this video a long time ago, but lucky thing I have it on my phone. Oh, I was all the way off. But yeah, she was born at 8 on that Sunday, because remember I went in that Saturday, and then she was born on that Sunday, 8/18/19, 8:05 a.m. in the morning. So I had her, I'm gonna insert pictures and stuff like that. I pushed her out because I did not want to do skin. I did want to do skin to skin, but I don't like the bloodiness. So I told her, sorry if it look different, but I'm trying to hurry up the video because I'm seeing things and I'm getting a little scared. But anyway, they wiped her off because I told them I do want to do smooth skin, but she was too bloody, so she got to get wiped off. I'm sorry, big girl, but you had to get wiped off. So they wiped her off or whatever. You see, I'm hearing noise in hurry with this video. But anyways, yeah, weird. Yeah, I told them wipe them off, wipe her off, they wiped her off, and then they tried to hand her to me, but I was in pain because they trying to stitch me up because I did get a tear. Cause I think I pushed too early or something, but yeah, I did get a tear and stuff for it like that. And then my mom held the baby, and then they was talking, and some people came in because they had to wait outside because it was only 2 people allowed to be in the labor room, like 2 people. So it was my mom and my child father, so he was in here and stuff for it. So yeah, I pushed her out, and do not get the epidural because that shit don't work. But anyways, yeah, I pushed her out, they stitched me up, only had one tear, and yeah, I left on that Wednesday, on that Wednesday, because you stayed in the hospital for 3 days. So yeah, I left that Wednesday, and then yeah, ever since that, yeah, that's it. That's my labor and delivery story time. Nothing really crazy, like, yeah, not out the world. Nothing really crazy. So yeah, so I don't know what else I miss or anything. If I miss anything, then I'll write it down, write it in something in this text. That's the end of the video. I will insert pictures and stuff like that so y'all can see. And if this video is all over the place, I'm sorry. I'm just a little nervous because I'm downstairs by myself. So yeah. And I can hear the noise, so it's not gonna right this turn up. But thank you for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video. And yeah, let me know what else videos y'all want to see. Put some questions.
Gabrielle?
Mom?
Where you going?
I'm downstairs making videos. What other videos y'all want to see?